Alright, including your audio? You've included your audio, Mike? Yes, no?
I have indeed, Mr. Damon.
Alright, cool. God, I'll intro it when I see some viewers pop up on the other thing.
Good stuff.
I'll do that when I see some viewers pop up.
God, laugh if we had no viewers for the entire length of the stream now. Until they cross the line. Hello and welcome.
Just as soon as the line goes, hello and welcome. God's sake. Oh, fuck me, I need to get Twitch shit out first. Where's my shit? There it is, boom. You go, mate. Right, fuck it, I'll intro it now, who cares? Hello everyone, and welcome to the Division 3 race to Austria, round 8 of Season 1, which will be abruptly ending in Hungary. It's the latest news of much importance. Today we are joined by Mike the Bell End.
Whoa,
that
is rude.
It's true.
And that is a disqualification from Div 1.
Austin.
Thank you very much.
It's a race going.
Yep, that's championship disqualification.
Shockingly, as always, Div 3 with the worst turnout ever because, well, no one fucking dares up here and everyone's just promoted instantly. So that's always fun. I should probably get all the shenanigans up on the screen.
Yeah, we
Bob's
are
uncle.
close to having just as many reserves as we are Div 3 drivers.
Oh, I've been told to lower the game volume. Hang on.
This sort of thing.
Alright, we're back. We're back on. Sorry for the technical difficulties there. I was just changing the game volume there, making sure it wasn't pooey. Hello everyone. This is about as close as I'll get to my mic before it starts sounding like a 1980s hipster. Primal says it's better. Thank you, Primal, for saying that. That's much appreciated. All your Div 2 and Div 1 reserves there are going to be retiring. First time races reserves, so that'll be interesting to see what I mean, up to what position. You'll be seeing a lot of people retiring. I know it's full quality, but that's what people wanted. We'll give them what they want. This is a democracy, and yeah. As we are on board here with Rashi. He's heading up to what should be called Turn 2, but apparently it's called Turn 3. Heading to what should be Turn 3, but it's actually Turn 4 now.
Are you going to do this for every corner?
No, not every corner, because we see here that we're going into Lauda curves, as he named after Nicky Lauda when he sadly passed away. And so far, with the Williams driver of Rashi taking it very clear and clean there. A little bit tentative on the exit, although apparently Codemasters is trolling us because he's not actually on Alp. I just saw that there with the ARS. Wow. Thank you, Codies!
Yeah,
more importantly, we should be... I know, but more importantly, we should be getting ready to go on board here with Dark Mark, the person who could take the championship away, could join the race with the title winners in Austria. Also, Reese winning Division 1 with the championship. Congratulations, you utter sweat. Mike, explain what Dartmouth needs to do.
Right, it's a bit complicated because, well, I wouldn't say close, but a bit awkward. Basically, if Dartmouth wins, Rashi needs to come second with fastest lap and win the next 3 rounds with fastest lap in each one, and Dartmouth mustn't finish any of them. Yeah, because he's currently 72 points ahead. There's 104 points grabs for the fast. But if Rashi is third, then and the Dartmouth wins, then Dartmouth's got the championship.
Yeah, we see this as Dartmouth sets a 111.0 as a banker, but he's come back into the pits. That's definitely something we weren't expected to see there.
Well,
going through that lovely explanation.
He only needs to set a banker because there's so many retirements going on.
Yeah, good point.
He doesn't need to put it.
I mean, I totally forgot about that.
It was the fact that a couple of the retiring people's names that he had to. That's just luck of the draw, really.
Lucky dip lottery, really, as I've been informed that Buck Kangaroo is actually trialling for this this division. He's originally Div 2, but you know, like people say, he's too shit.
Fair enough.
Curtis, you expected that to happen. So, I'll try to find someone on an out to map. John is here in the Toro Rosso. It's good to see him joining us.
It's also good to see that Rashi...
Mike, you're going to have to take the lead. I've got to do something.
Oh, heck.
I'm out.
Rashi has done a 105.2 in Q1 here. Bear in mind, Div 1, the pole lap time was a 104.2, so that's quite an impressive lap. And, to be honest, I don't think he was actually pushing on his lap either. Interesting to see that Perry was there. Not surprising. That is invalidated anyway. Who forgot to set a lap? We have got, I'm Evil's done the same thing as Dartmouth. He knows he can get through, so he's just set a banker. Well, episodes are 131 anyway. As he comes into the penultimate corner, yes, and into pits he goes. We've got Elite Swift out currently in the second sector. Coming up to the penultimate corner now. It's looking like a good lap from him currently. Comes into the last corner now, down to 5th gear. Coming up to the line, harass left. Set to lap, gun for 7th.
Apologies everyone about that.
Don't lie to yous.
Someone says it's an emergency help, but it really isn't. It's just my dad being incompetent. Apologies for that. I'll gladly say that on stream.
I'm quite surprised that Perry is out on track.
I don't think it probably that way. Probably works that well, but I mean, I don't think we have any issue with third people to retire straight away.
Yeah.
Because we've seen it happen before, and he doesn't say. If he does come across the line and says, "Perry, you wash," as Buck Kangaroo goes 6th fastest with a 1.63. So far, no one into the 1.4s at the moment. Rashi up there with a 5.2.
Yeah, we've gone. That's a good lap. Considers Div 3 and pole position in Div 1 is only a 104.2, so it's only a second difference.
Absolutely, everyone bar me seems to be very close and. Well, I don't know. It just seemed to bottle it massively and became Nico Bottleberg. Some people would like to reference. Interesting. I've just. Reese in the chat saying puncture. That's probably why he retired. And Greza has also said that it's rained for the first 2/3 of the race.
Oh, okay. So it should be a bit like rain lasting a bit longer.
absolutely.
So it'd be interesting to
Absolute
see, will
banter.
softs make the end? Because the softs can do about 16 laps here. Or will people go mediums? Do like, well, they can do above 20, they can do about 22.
Interesting. Speaking of medium, I'm coming out on the medium compound tyres as he's already on a lap time of 1:62.84. Literally a thousandth of Spare Warrior there with a 1:62. That's a very good lap time from Spare Warrior, actually.
That's a match for you, Fuse.
I was in the fives. I was in the fives. Shut up.
He's probably just getting some practice, to be honest, because depending on when that rain does finish, if he goes on the mediums,
Bob's your uncle. You could be on the
yeah, because he mediums for Q2 anyway, being a wet race start, so he might as well get some practice in now.
Isn't it? Practice makes perfect, they say. It's definitely something that is evident when, well, pooed everywhere, really. No other words can describe it as we're staying on board here with Spare Warrior. With the lag. I don't think he's on a lap there, by the way, anyway.
I wouldn't have said so. He's invalidated on his lap.
AJ Sam's on practice. Primal looks like he's building up for Matt Pierce. On well wide on the final corner, but it's the line. It's an invalidation. I didn't have that on my screen.
You're getting
Thank you,
glitched there.
Cody
And
Masters.
this lap is also validated because he did it in the last corner. He's got a red track
Oh
still.
dear.
That has not gone well
he's-
for the Canadian.
I know, but look, still in. He hasn't really
Yeah.
got a need to settle up, but
Really?
the lap is always helpful. As
Well, it's always best to
interesting
bank
layoff.
down, know what you can do.
Interesting thing to point out here is we've got the likes of Elite Swift, Estefan Gilbert and John all within the 1.7s, quite lacking a bit on pace-wise to some other people there. Hopefully that's bang laps, not really proper laps, but that's a bit of a worry there. As Pramble Pro Sniper, who's heading up to turn, well, actual should be turn 2, I should say, and is now heading to what should be turn 3, but it's actually turn 4, like I said.
Oh
and
dear.
I'm constantly
Oh,
refer to
dear
it as
me.
that now.
I thought you'd call it the
A lot of people there.
Verstappen's corner or something.
Ah, yes, I could call it the Stabber corner. Thank you, mate. That's an excellent suggestion.
Or the
Kill.
take your pick.
Nah, the Verstappen one's better. I'm just a Verstappen fan.
Oh, dearie me.
The light he's looking a little bit wide on the final round. He's heading into the penultimate corner here. And let's see how much inside curb he takes. None of it. Brilliant. That's a great line through there and into the final corner.
Oh,
A
bit
lot of
deep.
sausage has been taken.
Didn't invalidate. That surprised me.
That is actually did. I think it just didn't pop up on both of our screens.
Ah, thank you, Cody's.
There's Cody's. Honestly, this is ridiculous. As we go on board here with AJ Samuel, looks like he's actually going to be setting a flyer on his medium compound tyres. He's going to see what type of pace he could go there, possibly for Q2, although we've been told
Nah.
it's rained for the first 2
Yeah,
days.
who wouldn't be needed?
Well, you never know. Some people might have not known.
Be
As
interesting
we
to see how
come
much fuel he's put in. Whether he's done
Yes, it would be.
race strat, practice, and put a bit of extra fuel in. Medium's actually quite good around it with a lap of corners compared to most other circuits.
I mean, the closest representation of practicing on track we could get to real qualifying is Japan, 2019. Obviously, a certain typhoon stopped that one from going ahead in practice. Some of the people were using extra few runs to do a bit of actual practice on how to compound tyres. And then you had some people.
Yeah, Kubica did really well that weekend. What was it? Where did he qualify? Was it 19th? 18th? No, 20th. Yeah, sorry, my mistake, yeah.
So that's pretty good there.
Yeah, that was good for him, yeah. He was going to be
yeah,
about half a
that's pretty
second
good
off
for him.
George Russell.
I mean, that's probably the closest I've ever been. No, his best performance was Monaco. He managed to do it. That's what you really should be focusing as Prime Pressupper retires there. But that 5 people on it was still in
Yeah, we've got
Three of them out on
one
track.
person on an actual lap, over two on
AJ Sam there, in the world occurs.
starting his flying lap.
AJ Sam looking to be out of the RS though, as we go into the penultimate corner and into the final corner. What time will he set as he's come across the line now?
Impressive.
Wow, AJ Sam
Almost 6-2 on mediums, that's not bad.
That's not too bad.
That's pretty good.
That's quicker than a lot of people on sauce there. He's got some good pace there. That looks very promising for the I can't remember what his nationality is, isn't it? The Mercedes rather. As we go here with the Canadian Matt Pairs. Reese has joined us. Hello Reese. Is Reese going
Well,
to
this is an honour.
You guys
Reese
should
would
not
be
have
good
left your party unjoinable. Yes, I have.
Well, everyone leaves are quite enjoyable, but no one usually joins it because, you know, privatisation.
Oh, this is the first time I've been out of quali and it's fucking boring, so...
No, you shouldn't be so shit. Oh,
You didn't know
wait,
you
no,
could go out in Q1, did you?
Oh, and that's interesting to see. Matt Pierce
Matt,
retiring
yeah,
on
he's
track.
retired
That is
on
a no-no.
track.
So rules, and
Spare Warriors in,
Oh, no.
AJ Sam's in, everyone is in. Oh dear.
Alright,
So Reese,
nothing to
how's
mention
your
there.
race weekend going?
Not very well, to be honest with you.
Oh, was it not?
Like, I was thinking about retiring at Silverstone and giving myself like some fun going through at the back, but now that I fucking realise how boring this is, it's not happening.
Reese. I'm so quick already. God.
Nah, it's just one of the things. It's like fucking might as well just start at the back. Like I don't know how you can do this every weekend.
Oi. I'll have you know, I tried my hardest. No, I didn't.
And qualifying has
This is
ended
everyone's
early.
tired. Thank you, everyone.
Brilliant. Well done.
We got Rashi holding up the line with a 1.52, fighting quicker than Fat Battered behind. And look at that Mercury guy, he's not been terrible with a 1.62. He's in third place so far.
AJ Sam, though, looking very good on those mediums there. Only a second down on Mashi's, well, fastest soft time. And only 2 seconds off Reese's pole time, so Reese, you're terrible.
I know.
Absolutely. Saying's really there. The mediums are doing well for him. And obviously, we've lost, well, reserves. That's all we've lost, it's just reserves.
Oh, it's a wet race.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a race race.
It is a wet race. So
Oh,
Race,
it's
yeah,
wet
wet
race.
race.
How wet?
you'll have to excuse me if I don't start on the hards like reserves are supposed to.
No excuses. You got to start on the hards.
Goomba.
Right. That, like says, it's a damp race. Thank you for confirming how wet it would be. And Halliday, the only other person who'd be instantly retiring, as he's the only reserve.
But Cody's just put him at the top of the leaderboard, so everyone,
Everyone has to set up.
if he was at the bottom, some people would have been a bit safer, but, yeah.
Perry says, vote Brexit. He also wants to be invited to the party. Tough shit.
He said that he was going to join, but I don't think I mean, he must not have Mike Sundon.
Damn.
Well, Mike has got no friends, but you know. Bit of banter, bit of beef.
Gotta love it.
The chicken.
Absolutely. As there's Williams, it's going to be the first one going across. As to believe it is Rashi. Let's go on board with Williams rather here. That rocket sponsor that no longer exists. Banter. as we start his lap, heading up to turn 1 now, hard in the braking zone into 4th gear, and that is a big cut. I think Codemasters decided, you know what, you can get away with that one, love. Heading to, well, going through turn 2 now, but into the Verstappen corner. Many Verstappen movers will occur in this race. I'm now. I was right in Div 2, I'm going to be right in Div 3. As we are heading down to turn 4, the start of the end of sector 2. I forgot how short this track is. And we're heading louder curves. He's looking very tidy so far, staying in overtake ERS, interestingly enough. Going around the first curve, he goes a little bit wide on exit into the second one. Let's see if he can improve the lights with a faster second set to spaff everywhere.
Almost as
Very
if
well
set a lap.
tidy. into the penultimate corner, no touching of the curbs, very tidy, nothing to touch the sausage on the inside, and he's going to be powering down the line to set a 152.
Pretty magical.
In Q1.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, AJ Sam 3/10 off that were 155 just behind.
Why are people on the
And
mediums?
that, yeah, I was going to say, Spare Warrior is on the mediums. On the
Spare Warrior meetings with the 7
174.
John on the sauce with the 7 dead. And a big invalidation for the inlock. We've got Primal Push Sniper go with a 7-2 on the mediums as well. You can see a lot of people actually on the mediums as well if we look on the board. We've got SF1 Evil, Fat Button, and SF1 Goomba. Oh, there seem to be a lot of invalidations on these people's lots, but oh no, SF1 Evil just invalidated there. So we go on board with Fat Button, who's into the new loud curves here. Into the first one, a lot tidier than Rashi. Into the second one, Canada around a little bit under, so yes, is practically now left.
Oh, I've got on the wet, for fuck's sake.
That's on the wets. I didn't even notice what was going. Oh wait, it's in the pits. Ah, I wanted to see it go out on the wet.
Dark Mark is out on the mediums.
Fat Batter with a 164 on the medium compound tyres. Still a little bit slower than what AJ Sum's medium time was there. The Spare Warrior has improved. He's up into P5 now with a 169 on those mediums. He's looking fairly good round this track, I have to say. Well, it's stiff with the invalidation. SF1 Evil with an invalidation.
The Dark Mark as
Curtis,
well. Isn't that?
But Kangaroo's going to
Yeah,
cross the line with Goomba in front of him.
Gonna get a cheeky slipstream here. Down the back, down the start finish straight. Will that help him? Probably not. Goes 4th.
Well, not actually that bad.
Really soft. Not bad considering.
And Billy's out.
Oh yeah, here we go. Let's go on board with Billy.
Why has he not opened his DRS?
Well, maybe he's got a failure race, you never know. Oh, the win over Elite Swift!
Right, it's a
Oh.
beautiful corner there. Right, Beth now.
Rashi knows he's safe.
Alright, here we go. Dartmark heading through the new loud curves here. Switching around with the ERS, trying to get the most deployment out of the entire lap. Corner now. This is going to be a very key, important championship moment in these laps from Dartmark now. He really is trying to get the track ended just like Red F1, the sweaty nerd. And it's only a 173 on the mediums.
That's quite worrying for him.
I'm going to say that is definitely very worrying.
Spare what he's safe.
Yeah, wow. So with the confidence there.
On the mediums as well, didn't even bother with the soft lap, which kind of surprised me with the way they start.
Well,
that's,
and into the pits
interesting.
comes Jar Jar Bills. That's unfortunate.
Oh, what a shame.
Not the right
I was looking
tyres
forward to a
for
good
no-
lap.
No, we would have to ban him. Preparing on and out up here. Rashi's also retired, didn't you notice that? Oh yeah, I returned straight away. My bad. My little brain doing magic things. As we see S heading to start his lap now, I believe. preparing hard. He's going to be on the power on the exit of the final corner, flying down the start, fitting into turn 1. Mike, to the rest of this lap, please.
Right, so he's going to change down the gears in turn 1 here, down to 4th. It's a nice
Obviously.
clean exit there, no sliding. Alright, Reese, watch your lips, son. As he climbs up to the actually turn 2, but it's not really, into Verstappen. Down into 2nd. Oh, first, cheeky, get the turn in. Nice traction on the exit. DRS opens for the 2nd time this lap. Now he goes along straight. Well in sector 2 now, about halfway through. Into turn 4. Again, good exit. No sliding or anything. He louder goes now. 5th. Yeah, that's good. No understeer there. Clip the apex nicely. Purple sector 2.
Everywhere.
As he heads up towards penultimate corner. Easy to validate here. Easy to go very wide. But that's looking good. Could have used a bit more exit curb. Not too bad there. Take off for the final corner. Up to the line now. Plenty of VRS. And it's good enough for 2nd.
Yeah, 153, still a 10th off Rashi there. Rashi seems to be holding up the pace so far with his teammate. Outlap on the soft tyres now as we speak. Matt Pearce, the Canadian, yet to set a lap time, and Elite Swift on the Renault, where his teammate is up in P4 with a 157. He's doing quite well so far. He's trying to hopefully get a podium by the end of this, although I doubt it because, well, he's shit. It's alright, he's an admin, I'm allowed to take the piss.
And I heard if you win, Reese, you're... So... Just a
Well,
heads
you
up.
have to do a hostage celebration. No word of a lie.
Blessed.
You're gonna have to be like hashtag best fans. No fans. Especially of you. And Elite Swift comes across the line with a 6-2.
God, the Milky Bar guy's actually beating his teammate.
Absolute
What has
scenes.
the world come to?
I believe he might be hiring a drag lap, so we might have to get him a Bannon as Matt Pearce starting his lap going through turn 1. Wide on exit into the curb there and flying up towards what should be turn 2, but it really isn't. Also known as the Verstappen maneuver corner.
Oh no, what happened to Jar Jar?
breaks
He's
at the
retired.
Oh no, maybe the West didn't
dear.
cut it. That's a shame.
Or maybe
We
the
should have
West
gone on
cut him.
Minters.
As we stay on board with the Canadian here, into turn 4.
Could you
Nice
imagine
exit.
to walk up to those grandstands behind him, mate? They're on a fucking hill in the middle of nowhere.
Well, it's Austria, it's all
Yeah,
hills, Reese.
It's where the Verstappen villages, right? Fuck off.
Yeah, but look! That
Oh,
is a track.
that is a pretty rubbish. That guy is a pretty.
Why would you have a
stand
stand there?
And into the final corner here with Matt Pearce, a little bit of oversteer on the exit there, touching the curves a little bit. He's going to come across the line to set a 172. He is still in the drop zone. Although with Pribal Pro Sniper, interestingly enough, he's struggling at the moment. And S from Gibber, who's in the Zipit lane.
Whilst you're commentating on Matt Pearce's lap, the Denmark's got himself up to 4th now, and I think he's safe to get into Q3.
Absolutely, that's probably the first fling we've seen from Dartmark, and it's probably some type of indicator, but still, 157, he's a bit off pace right here.
It's about half a
Gonna be able
second.
to- Is Rashi going to be able to keep the championship when we only have one championship winner in Austria? Who's here with us now, because he's a nonce.
Do you guys think that I'm safe to get into Q3?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I'd retire if I were you, Reese.
Yeah. You
Yes,
just
head, mate.
retire.
Yeah. Reese,
End
quit,
your career
wait.
right here.
Quit before 2020 comes out.
I
Interestingly,
mean, fair,
Spare
if you don't-
Warrior, if you thought he was safe on the mediums, is now down to 9th.
Oh no, my
So it's a bit
teammates.
nip and tuck now.
Oh yeah,
If it's something, what a
you
phrase.
always like,
Wow.
you always
Oh.
like to I'm like,
Reese, I'm gonna bring your dog.
Well, I don't know what's happening with the co-commentators here. Blatantly gone mad and forgot that there's a race on the hand. As
No,
John is going to come across
there's
the line.
not racing at hand. It's qualifying, you lying bastard.
Ow, shut up,
It's still
Reese.
Saturday for you.
Go
It is still
and
Saturday.
get in your manner. But, as we've got 6 people watching so far, hope you're all enjoying the banter that we have.
Other bandits.
Yeah, top bounce indeed, as Primal Pro Sniper is looking to set up here, but a little bit of oversteer of the final louder curve heading into the. Let's see if he can gain that time back. No, definitely not. It was quite slow through there. And oh, again, third gear at the final corner. Interesting choice as we power across the line. But he does improve. It puts him up to the P8 with a 163. And now Spare Warrior is in the danger zone. Will he get dropped out as Matt Pierce is on a lap? I don't know. I don't think he is. He's not. He's retired on track.
He's retired
again.
on track again. Oh dear.
John is into the pits. Etafel Goober is the only person who could drop. Oh, he's had a little moment there. Oh dear, that could always. Oh, almost went in the wall there.
It's on an outlap.
Oh, but he still almost went in the wall, so shut up. Goober out of Q3, or will we see it in Q3 for them, I believe?
There is a bit of poo coming from Zach Brown's grass currently. Will he get a cut off through into Q3?
He's got Puka behind him, what's coming out the front, as into turn 1. Oh god.
What a sight. Abandoning Zach Brown.
No, this is a PG street. No, it's not PG. As we're heading down turn 4, we've just been through the Verstappen manoeuvre. That sounds a bit off.
Yeah, it does with Zach Brown and all.
No, into the new round of curves. Players that are afraid of that topic. I've regretfully brought that up. Sector
Spam everywhere. It's going very well.
There'll be something from like that from Zach as we are into the penultimate corner. He's gonna take it steady, try not to invalidate. He's taking it very steady in the last. Will he improve? Will Spence?
Oh, yes.
Oh no!
That's such a shame.
That is a shame.
I mean, you could have been a bit more excited for Goomba getting through the Q3, but yeah.
Yes, well done, Fesifon Goomba.
Yeah, sorry, commentating biased.
But yeah, favouritism, what's this about?
Oh, shut up. He's in P11, which isn't too bad for the South African. So, Rashi still setting the pace on the 5.2s. Who do you think's going to get pole?
Well, it's going to be close. I'm not sure that... Alright, Reece. I'm not sure the Dark Mark's got the pace, but it's very close between Rashi and SF1 Eagle. So...
I think Fat Battle.
Ooh.
He's gone rogue. He's gone rogue. I think Dark Mark is hiding pace. I think he's going to do a belter after this.
Well, I'm going to go with... My money's on Rashi. He's been practicing in the week. He knows there's a championship at stake here. So, my money's on him.
What the fuck? Some random person just tagged me into a weight loss program on Facebook.
Well, you are rather large.
You order food every single day, you are fat.
Well, when you work with pizza as much as I do, M6 closed in Coventry due to Black Lives Matter protest.
Please, we'll talk about that in the stream, please. As we are out in Q3, I think that pole, Michael think that Rashi will get pole, and Racing's Fat Battle will get pole. So we've got a mixed position here. People in the Twitch comments, who do you think is going to get pole? Let me know if you're still there. Probably not. You probably said you probably have had enough after the Zach Brown comment. You're thinking, nah, that's it. I'm out.
Whereas a lot of people might quite enjoy that, so.
This is too rough now. Car pack then set to 2. as everyone's trailing each other apart from Prime Pro Snipers. So you know what, I'm gonna wait.
Gonna wait.
We're gonna wait out this bodies and we're gonna be here. Fuck stuff up.
Interesting. Dark Mark is not going into hot lap even for the acceleration zones. He's missed the apex on the inside. Now Primal Pro Sniper decides to come out when literally everyone is starting their lap.
Oh dear me.
He's trying to
Now, is this a
tell
plan?
his teammate-
Yeah, is
No,
this
he's
no.
No,
No. Never mind.
Back to that, sort that one out quickly as we're staying on board here with Dartmark, my favourite for Paul, and he's going into turn 4 here. Ooh, a lot of inside curb line, that's not best. English, that's not the best line. But into the new louder curves, what can he do? A little bit, a fair bit wider
That's
than an apex
first line
somewhere in
there.
that lap. Shut up. That's the second setter, but he's gone immediately as he's heading in here. Maybe realistic, you never know. It'd be banter if I did. I can tell. No, I was just being speculative. But across. Oh, 160. Oh dear.
Oh dear. And he's immediately displaced. Flat button. 151.
Oh,
that's a US goal.
Okay, Rashi, meanwhile, he's going to go with a 153. He's down to 3rd.
Well,
That's
don't
what he
you
was
all
ahead of
look
it so
stupid
far.
now.
Oh,
It's not
fuck him
over,
up.
Reese, alright?
Go, what's not going
You're annoying me.
Forever Rev. Oh, so many people have got Forever Revving engines. Oh, let's go Bob with Prabhu Snappy. He's on the lap as he's going up to turn what should be turn 2, the Verstappen
Purple sector
maneuver.
one.
This is first sector.
The Milky Bar guys
Oh,
going a lap over in
that's
front.
a big oversteer moment. Oh, he gets back Milky Bar guy. We've got Prabhu Snappy here as we go into turn 4. Big error there in sector 2. That's going to lose him a lot of time with the oversteer out of the Verstappen manoeuvre, but into the new louder curves. Can he cope some back with a good line? 4th gear, understeer on the exit. Oh dear, this is not tidy. And oh my god, where's he going there?
There's a lot of
Deary
understeering that car.
me.
Front end does not want to turn in.
That's kind of the one
That's
wing
going to be great for the rain.
Yeah, he might have to
yeah,
up the
rain.
wing a bit. Oh, and he's
that's a
invalidated.
corner cut.
Oh, dear.
Because both reacted in the
Guy.
exact
Like
same
I said,
way.
it was. Like I said, it wasn't worth going a bowl with Milky Bar guy. He's on a 168. He's way off there.
So why did we get rid of Div 4 again?
Well, we thought we didn't need it, but not for some people. The race.
Yeah, Reese, you should go and do 4.
Absolutely, as AJ Sam, he's validated, Buck Kangaroo, he's
I believe Elite
bits.
Swift is on the lap. He's the only one on the lap.
Are you sure? He's got fuel warning lights and not a lot of VRS.
He's been going pretty quick. He was purple in step 1, that's probably the game.
I think that might be Cody's trolling us as he's going to pull
Yep, it's
into
Cody's
the pits,
trolling.
I told you.
Oh, excrement.
Fanatec.
What?
What?
Right, Reese is
Reese
leading
is
the Fanatec.
looking at his steering wheel.
No, it's all around the track. They're clearly not doing their job. It's just no fucking clue what I'm on about.
Alright, Reese. Don't all have really good eyesight.
There's a massive fucking banner of it coming into the final 2 corners.
Well, we're not looking, we're not paying attention because we're more around. Look at the cars. Milky Bar guy still out on track. Oh, Dartmark's already on an out up. Oh, let's go.
So is Fat
Oh,
Ban
no,
and
he's over up
SF1
ahead.
Evil.
Oh, they're getting there nice and early. Look
Yeah.
at this.
You know how like
Oh, they go back into the
Back
pits.
in, yeah.
you know how like Top Gear when they have races and sometimes they bring the stick in and it makes them look better than what they actually are. I feel like the Milky Bar guy done that in Q1 and Q2 and now this is his actual pace.
So he did a
Yeah.
Daniel lapped and now he's driving.
Literally, he has done the Daniel laps, but it seems to beat. As he's starting his lap, he's heading the Verstappen manoeuvre. Will he get the oversteer on the exit? Hopefully not, as he needs to try and improve. He's gone terribly deep there. That is going to catch the time. I don't think he'll be improving. Let's go on board with Dartmag. He's going to go the Verstappen maneuver a lot better. Yeah, no, he's not. He's on 0. Right, we'll stay back on board with this one either. Oh no, he's on 0. Oh, for fuck's sake. At least. But he's closest to getting the lap in. Butt Kangaroo, but not actually Butt Kangaroo because it's an i3 ut.
And that's a funny voice back in the pit.
Oh, he's got me out!
Oh my word, what's happened there?
He's clipped the grass, lost the back end, and just slid into the tyre barrier. You know how I slid into the tyre barrier turn 1 of Monaco? He basically did that.
I thought you
He slid into the barrier turn 1 of Monaco. No. Stayed on board here with Butt Kangaroo, though he's on his lap, regardless of what happened in the pit lane. SF1 Evil is now out, so he's not going to be getting pole. As we go to turn 4 here, and it's looking fairly clean and consistent. Not really quick though, a bit of a slow exit as we go into the new wider curves here. He's going to take that one quite nice with a lot of understeer on the exit. That's probably going to be an invalidation. I'd hope to think so. Oversteer there.
And he's still pushing.
No, mine says it isn't. Interesting.
I think he's been
Has
let
he
off.
gotten away with
Oh, I thought he was going off.
Oh
then.
my god, there's a lot of.
Oh, now
that's
it
a
is.
big sausage.
Now it's invalidation. Dartmouth behind him, he's on a lap.
Absolutely, he's going to be coming into the final corner now. What is he going to do? Will he get the pole position? Will he outplace SF1 Evil, who's peeled into the pit lane? He's going to come across the line. A 5-5. He's still not up to pace with his teammate. He's still behind. Will he get back in time in the pits to another run? We'll never know.
Oh, we will.
Who's going to be next across the line? It's Primal Pro Sniper, who's at the fastest second sector. You know what that means. Spaff everywhere. Into the penultimate corner now. What will he do around here? 5th gear. He's going to try to avoid the curves, get as much turning as he can. He's going there, the exit on the final corner. What's he going to do when he comes across the line? It's only P7, 5-8. Oh dear. Elite Swift is validated.
The outside
AJ
curb
Sam,
on the last corner is very forgiving.
Yeah, I've noticed that. But the inside one, you cut it ever so slightly, and
Yeah.
you're in trouble.
Goes everywhere.
Surprisingly, the Dartmouth isn't going very quickly to get around the track. So another lap.
Oh, he's out of fuel. Oh, he's out of fuel.
That would be the reason, yes.
Gonna be out then.
So,
He's gonna have this time.
It's going to be
he's
kind
not
of
gonna.
close.
Honestly, all of a sudden, Paul looks like Fat Batten here.
Please, Rashi, come back out of the pits.
Come on, Rashi. Don't let Reese win the thing. God's truth.
Oh,
Right,
which is my command out.
Yes.
Brilliant.
As the Milky guy comes out of the Verstappen manoeuvre and into the turn 4 manoeuvre. He's in first gear, interesting. That's definitely not the gear you want to be in. Even I know that. Unless it's some sort of hack that he's employed. The person that's so quoted that I could do a 148 round here. I will remember that, and I'm smirking my way past that comment as he's going with 3% ERS. Definitely not into the final corner. Getting more and more depressed as he goes over this lap.
Jesus.
Race, do you mind?
How do you know that would be
Professionalism.
not Mike?
Because
Because I
you
saw
just
it
gets it
on
on
the
the
other
screen. Yeah.
Yeah, probably the big idiot.
Sadder.
Elite Swift with a 170, he's looking out and displaced in P10. Dartmouth retires, he's out of time obviously. Rashi's on in lap. Let's see.
Sophie, you're out of it for pole position.
I'm out of it, yeah, I'm out of it. Yeah, I've lost, but as long as race doesn't win, I'm happy. As Buck Gangrene retires, he's going to be P9 this Grand Prix.
You're a prop.
Rashi, oh, is it validated? Yeah!
Oh, look at that! Who's on pole?
Goober. Merciful Goober, please.
Please,
Merciful Goober.
he won't be going any faster.
He hasn't been validated.
Fat Batman's? On my screen,
What about SF1?
What about Goober, yeah, baby?
Yeah, I know, but I was then saying that Fat Batman is validated.
Well, I don't care. Merciful Goober is going to be really
What's the
quick
lead
trap
switch
there
now?
as he goes
No, he stopped on
second round of
right.
curve. And he's looking so far so good. Penultimate corner, what's he going to do around here? He's taking it as flat as he can. A little bit wide there, away from the curbs entirely on the inside. He's going to come across that as
Well.
Alright,
Oh, he's validated.
God, why do
The
you win at
Leeds
everything?
50s going at 2 miles an hour, and that's our grid. Yep, that's our grid.
That
Fat
is our
Banner's
grid, yeah.
actually got pole. Scenes.
So do
Pole
I
position
win
here, then.
anything, or...?
You win.
What you win is a
lot
swift
less
kicking out
respect
the
from
bloody
myself.
paddock. Get out here, race. I'm done. I'm happy
Yeah.
enough of you.
We'll be
Goodbye.
sure to watch the crash.
I've already removed him. Like I said, I told you there's going to be a swift kick at the bumhole.
Yeah.
Get him out because it's now time for us to. Wow, who would have thought? Fat Battle would also pull out that time. Well, he's really done quite well for himself. SF1 Evil missing out narrowly within the validation. And Rashi's won. Oh, sorry, not SF1 Evil. He crossed into I forgot that.
It's a shame. I
Big
think a lot
poos.
of drivers could have improved, but the track limits in some of these corners around here are so bad.
Shooting when everyone's down.
Yeah.
It's Fat Battle. It's my favourite. It's my favourite track wall. Dark Mike says it's a good luck by Fat Batten. Dark Mike, he's got some manoeuvres to make. Possibly a Verstappen manoeuvre. As your grid, we've got Fat Batten, P1, SF1 Evil P2, crashes the pit lane qualifying, Rashi P3, Dark Mike P4, AJ Sam P5, 6th goes to Goomba, 7th goes to Jamie, aka the Milky Bar guy, Prime Pro Sniper 8th, Curtis is 9th, Butt Kangaroo, and 10th is Elite Swift.
Be interested to see as well who's
it's
got a
top
wet
10.
setup on, or who's running a dry
who's got
setup.
that set? Yes. Who's got the extra wing? He's running 1-1 wings. And also remember, do not even think about touching that A button. Oh yes, look at the rain. It is
Definitely
bearing down,
into.
and you can see on the screen, Mike. There's an umbrella halfway in the wall there. Bloody no.
There is indeed. Good job there, Codies. That's yeah, that's
Some
an
good
interesting
graphics.
one. Oh, that's
And
great job. It's because a lot of
that
people
might-
are clapping at the same time as well.
yeah, that Mike says it could dry up after 10 minutes.
10 minutes. Oh, okay.
Oh, so it's literally going to be like Div 2 then.
Yeah. In which
Yeah,
case,
they're
the
not
softs
stunk
definitely
otherwise.
might make the end.
Absolutely. Although we even saw the medium runners pit again at the end because the tyres are starting to go. People that are going to have an advantage here is, well, the likes of Halliday. He's had experience of this. Self Racer as well.
I think anyone who competed in Div 2, really?
Yeah, and when you compete in Div 2, you've got an absolute scenes here. Absolute worldie. Championship standings, that'd probably be a good idea. If I could try and find them. I had them up, but obviously
Oh,
I
fused.
closed it down.
Oh, dearie me.
Oh, Facebook, stop being a nonce.
Hey, screenshot it.
Well, no. Right. Championship standings. Dark Mike, the only person who could win today is P1 with 132 points. 72 points ahead of Rashi, who's in P2 with 70 points. SF1 Evil, He's in 63 points with third. Eddie, 45 points in fourth. AJ Sam is fifth with 41, alongside Elite Swift with 41 points as well. And the Renault, all those top 6 people, they are still technically in the championship fight mathematically, but unlikely, as Fat Batten is on 36 points along with Matt Pierce, Spare Warrior, all on 36 points there, in 7th, 8th and 9th respectively. 10th goes to S1 Goober with 35 points. It's a very close midfield battle indeed so far, as Bilky Bagai with 20... I'm sorry. Right, well, hang on, I've just looked at this. Whoever's done this, you've put this in the wrong order, by the way, because Getsuga's actually 11th with 27 points, and Milky is 12th with 26 points. Thank you, whoever did that. You've confused me royally. Potato Vodka with 16 points. Halibo with 15 points. Private Pro Sniper 14 points. Ajax 12 points. And John with no points. That was a mouthful to go through. Can we find the constructors? Yes, we can. Williams way ahead with 212 points compared to Mercedes 86 points. The closest behind. Haas on 77. Renault 67. Red Bull 63. McLaren 51. Alfa Romeo 47. Ferrari 36. And Toro Rosso with 16. Racing Point, the only team that don't have any drivers, so we don't have any points. That was a mouthful to get through. Mike,
It's kind of like it.
who do you think's going to win?
It's going to be a tough one. Again, I'm going to say it's going to depend on what people have done with their setup. I think the rain really going to throw something, in the mix here. But it'll be interesting to see the tyres as well. People go on. But it's a difficult one. I don't think our championship leader's got the pace around here. I think he's just going to think championship, get a half decent result. Maybe move it on to the next round. So I don't think it's that much. I think it's going to be a toss-up between... I'm going to go SF1 Evil, I think. He shows a lot of good race pace. Because he bowled away in France in the first stint recently.
Yes, obviously that was wet.
Quite good back in Canada as well. That was a good one for him. So, well...
What could you Luffy there saying there should be 2 safety cars and 1 virtual safety cars, you thinks? Well, we only had 1 virtual in Div 2, and that was it, and nothing for Div 1.
Yeah, so far, it's all been very clean. So
going by that,
anyone
we'll probably have a
listening
safety
from
car.
Div 3, watch it.
Bin
'cause-
race.
Well, yeah, or actually, bin race, please.
Yeah, that's the best advice we can give you. Just
Yeah.
take him out, blow him up.
Yeah.
Hopefully Reese is at the back. Start with
I
banter.
think he was about 17th, 18th, I think. Somewhere around
Come on.
there. So, the further at the back, the near the back, the better. So,
The more carnage.
looking for their qualifying results, there's going to be quite a few people jumping in midfield in the championship. Like that ban, we could make, 3 positions on AJ Sam,
Yeah, right,
Elite
he's gonna have a
Swift,
very
and
good
Dead.
race.
Warrior, yes.
Barry obviously starting in P11.
as well. And
Yeah, Sparrow starting
Rumble Pro
P11, he has a
Sniper
good
as well.
chance. Pro Sniper, yeah, he's in the top 10, he's going to get some good points, hopefully. Obviously, it's all about keeping out the incidents, really. Be utter
Unless you see
chaos
Reece.
as... No, if you see Race, like I
Then
said...
have an unfortunate lockup or gearbox failure, please.
Yeah. Lock up with traction, with braking assists.
Yes. I had lose all traction out of turn 3, even though a lot of people are running full or medium traction.
Oh, the TV's decided to turn off.
Well, gone well.
Well, not even a warning, that time it's just decided, you know what, I'm gonna bloody turn off.
Unbelievable scenes.
Absolutely. Right, oof.
Are we going to have a collision like Div 2 did in turn 1?
Well, if someone does an unbearable dive bomb down the inside of literally everyone, yes. No, I get yeah, no, I don't think that'll happen. I think even Div 3 know better. Although Guru is here, you could do it again. Everyone watch out, look at your ears. Gonna be a flying kangaroo into turn 1. As we've got the ready up from Daniel there, and all the other admins, everyone's ready up now. We're going to be getting underway shortly on the formation lap. Will anyone spin on the formation lap, because that will be entertainment?
I would assume so, yes. Quite a few people did it yesterday. Well, it was all Ericsson's fault if you watch the replay. You know, Ericsson hit him. It's just plain as day.
Quite obviously.
Yes.
Yes, as we have the formation lap on the way, so we'll run the grid lineup as Fat Batten obviously has pole. Second was SF1 Evil. Third, Rashi is getting away on the formation lap. I think there's a few people at the back there not setting off actually. That Mike is fourth. Williams second row there. AJ Sam is fifth. He's had a really good qualifying there. SF1 Gooks, Milky Bar Guy seventh, highest he's ever been. Brahma Pro Sniper 8th, Buck Kangaroo 9th, Elite Swift in 10th. He's done quite well to get through. Sparrow Warrior 11th, another person with a really good qualifying. John P12, Matt Pierce P13, Halliday P14, Jar Jar Bills P15, Monkey D. Luffy P16, Race unfortunately is 17th, so everyone's going to race. Greza is 8th. Oh, where's my screen going dark? That's not what you want. Alpha Racer 19th. Perry at the back of the grid. Hopefully he takes that race for us. For people being naughty on the grid there. But, oh, I think, oh my god, no, it's not race. I thought it was a race. It's Spare Warrior and Matt Pierce. Shock.
I did look, because I got rather excited thinking race had blacked out or wasn't here.
Great to see if race wasn't there.
As you can see, everyone else there is being quite clean and not creating gaps.
Oh god, the car's going inside. Absolute scenes.
Why do you have to do that? Just in it and all for a certain speed.
Everyone now nice and, well, pretty much close to a lot better than
well, I could get much closer.
a lot better than Div 2. What 2? Mike ...
Right on that.
We saw you. Oof, right, in 10, what's out to come back to it, cool.
Right, and the way we're not going, thank you, Cody.
Oh, jump start for Goober. Now it's like start, away we go.
Oh, and Rashid has not pulled off the line.
To go free into turn 1, the leaders. Fat Batten has already got the lag advantage. Oh my word, look at his car, it's all over the place. Further back we've got a big incident, there's cars going everywhere. But Dartmark has made an absolute worldy getaway, but Lashy, he's down even. Disaster, but Kangaroo is already out of the session. That one is like, oh, there's more cars going everywhere.
Oh, he's retired halfway up the straight.
Oh my god. Absolute scenes. We've got a virtual save. Wow. Dartmark with a great start there. Getting on the side ahead of Rashi. And oh god, what is happened here?
Oh, what's happening?
I'm going to say there was an overtake there. AJ Sam's been overtaken. Oh, there's more overtaking.
Gumbo Street Swift and SF1 Evil.
Right.
With AJ Sam.
Definitely a lot. What is going on here? Elite Swift tried to overtake Gumbo.
Yeah.
I think you're trying to get the position back by what you're saying to me. Race is up in P16. God damn it, people. Already this car. Elite Swift is just gone wildly wide. Contact is lost end plate. A lot of wing damage there to the right end plate. It's completely gone off there. As the gaps being created by the leaders already, as we've seen. Bills have pretty good race pace, but at the back, in the midfield, there's still so many overtakes going on. Oh, there's massive cars everywhere here, but side by side, he's still going to go to Halliday and Elite Swift. They're making a great start from the back there. He's up to P8 already. He's going to go down the inside of Milky Bar Guy, and he's got it quite done. The Verstappen is already slightly out, not out enough, as there's battles further back as well. And up ahead, we're getting quite close. AJ Sam's going to try the dive side. Oh, he's taken Rashi out. Rashi's right. There's but Rashi's down, and everyone's off. Oh, there's a Toro Rosso gone. Oh my god, there's carnage. That is a big carnage for my Bob. Rashi's championship is on is on the floor.
This is not gone because Rihanna as well.
Oh god, race is P10. Oh no, this is terrible.
Taking P now.
Oh no.
I don't think Rashi's got any wing damage. No, his car looked pretty good.
Spare Warrior up into and down back to the back of.
Oh
yes,
no, back down. Oh, he's doing better on brakes to turn one round. Oh, he's gone wide.
Gone wide, though. You get
he's going to be in trouble here, up the hill.
Up the hill, Reese is now lurking behind. He's in P8 for goodness sake, as someone pitted their Elite Swift, Milky Bar Guy, and AJ Sam all pitting, and Self Racers. Oh my god, who's gone there? Spare Warrior, he's gone completely, and Reese is going to be going side by side now with Spare Warrior, and he just gets ahead. He's into the braking zone. A lot of struggling there in the range for Spare Warrior as he's going deep a lot of times, but he's got that corner in turn 4 pretty well on, I'd have to say. Let's go on the entire thing now, as we've got some people pitting for fresh inters there. Up ahead, the top 3 all within a second of each other, trying to get them biggest toe. So obviously no DRS in the rain. Halliday getting quite already close to Esaful Goober.
His teammate should be in this lap. He's got that drive through from the jump start. Yep, there he goes. He's fat. Oh, yes, that's his lap of the race, beating Fat Batten.
Reese had a big place. Rashi getting
close to
side by side with Spare
leaders. Fat Batten is going.
Maneuvers at the back. Got all sorts of things going on. It's hard to keep up, everyone. Be wary. Reese is carrying away the field. Absolutely, he is. He's got past. He's going side by side with Spare Warrior, and Spare Warrior yet again goes deep in turn 2. He's struggling with the corners. Struggling with the turn 2 braking zone. It is a difficult one in the rain, that's for sure. Matt Pierce is going up to P13, and John looks like he's made a bit of a mistake there actually at turn 2. He's lost 2 positions to Goomba and Matt Pierce. Goomba's obviously. Oh no, I thought you pitted. No, he's had his drive through.
Yeah, he did his drive through, yeah. Oh, John! Almost rear-ended Goomba then.
John is struggling indeed as Esaful Goober gets by the Canadian of Matt Pierce. He's trying to recover from the early jump start. He's had a terrible start along with awful start as well. He's down.
I thought someone had retired then.
No, I know. I was excited. It could have
be a move for P7 there. Rashi's ran back to Spare Warrior.
Absolutely, Rashi is bearing down. He is not happy. Is he going to go for the dive? No, he isn't. He's going to think smart about this, and he's going to try and get back on X, which is done beautifully there. Spare Warrior is struggling with the grip, and he's already looking low on fuel there as well. Actually, interesting. He might be under fuel the car, trying to get as much tyre saving as possible. As John is on Prime Pro Snipers made a mistake in turn 1. He's round. Not going well him at the moment, as I'm trying to look for some sort of on-track battle. It looks like Jar Jar Bills and Perry are on the back of each other now. They're all closing in on Spare Warrior. This will be interesting to see what happens here, as Jar Jar Bills is on a hangover, so he's going to be absolutely rubbish.
It's probably why he put the wets on earlier.
Yeah. Fred's still thinking what's going on here. Judge Bill's really gaining on Spare Warrior, definitely struggling a lot, but he's still in P8. He's still made good position, keeping out the carnage, and obviously he's doing quite well so far, I'd say. As Reese is now Oh,
second
for
kind of
God's
slap.
sake, right.
Well, just quit now, Race.
If you're watching, box this lap. Box this lap.
Yeah, it's turning to dries now, Race. You've got to put them on.
Box this lap, Race. Come on, box. Box. In. Oh, Jaja Bales is going to go side by side with Spare Warrior in towards heading up to the Verstappen manoeuvre, and he looks like he's going to have that position done very smoothly.
Perry's got
the inside on. It's contact. I saw front wing. It's the McLaren. The McLaren's got end plate damage. Spare Warrior has got end plate damage now. He's going to be feeling that very shortly as Perry is
that was
almost into the rear of Jar Jar.
It's going to give Spare Warrior
Spare Warrior's taking advantage of this. He's going to go in the outside. Oh, no. Oh, there's contact. Oh, no. How has he kept that?
How he still has a front right
How
wheel,
is he?
I will never know.
That is, I mean, credits due when credits due, but that is probably the most godly save I've ever seen. Essa from Goober now, he's going to be on Spare Warrior as he looks like he's going to be going into the pits. Yes, he's committed to the pit line, everyone's wary of that. And he's now into the pits to get that front wing changed. Have we got any other battles going on
the leader's
right
close
now?
back up.
The leader's
Batman's just had a whirly exit.
Oh, well, that goes that one. Cool, right. Great. The fields are spreading out. Reese is spreading his legs.
Probably Reese.
Ah, for God's sake.
As if he's fighting for P4 already.
It's Reese, he's hacking the game, like, someone take him out. Halliday, you're div 2, take him out.
Got nothing to lose, Halliday, do it.
Mercer's well saved Spare. I'm going to say well saved indeed. That was the biggest save ever. As Perry is still buzzing to the back of Bill's actually he's close right to the back. Let's go right here because he's got a worldly exit. He's going to be on the manoeuvre already. He's done him before we even got to the penultimate corner, and he's up into P8 now. Resetting with the fastest lap, the sweaty Jippo.
He's going to have a good exit here.
Absolutely,
he's got it in hot and overtake.
Hot up and overtake?
Oh, he's just backed off. That was weird.
Huh? What's happened there? Why is he backed off?
Yeah.
Oh, you shit.
Literally stopped on the straight then. Put it in there we are.
Absolutely, but here we go. Jaja Bells is now back with Perry. He's now tucking into the slipstream.
Oh,
Perry goes
deep. A bit deep.
Oh, he's thrown Jaja off though a little bit. He's going to be right up with that now, heading towards turn 4. He's going to go defensive as possible. Perry isn't. He's going to leave the inside open. And Jaja is going to send it. He's got it on the apex. He's kept it there, and he's got the manoeuvre done.
Yeah,
Perry has pooed massively.
The door was open. Jaja needed no invitations to dash straight away.
Absolutely, he's pooed everywhere. But oh, here we go. Race is now getting towards the back of Halliday again. Halliday remaining to be the highest reserve place driver though. Oh, Codemasters, give me some better. Oh my god, Codemasters, please! I do not want to see the mirrors of the McLaren. I want to see actual manoeuvres. There's actually these manoeuvres going back further behind as of just now. Is John being overtaken by Bunky D. Luffy? Heading towards turn. Well, should be turn 2, the Verstappen manoeuvre, and Reese is gonna try and look as Halliday going very wide there indeed, and now he's gonna have a run. What would you do in this situation right quickly?
Go to the right hand side of it. Currently, he's not going defensive.
Absolutely not, but Reese is not going to go for the dive. He's going to keep it calm, keep it simple.
It's going to affect it though.
Meanwhile, Sofa Race is actually set to close back on him now from behind, and even more further behind. Jaja Bills has actually got past. No, sorry, he got past ages ago. My bad, I thought he had been overtaken. Pooh's gone over there. Absolute. Yeah, rubbish. AJ Sam, though, is coming up to the back of John, who's gone terribly deep in turn 2. Well, it should be turn 2. And again. I think it's going to be quite a simple manoeuvre there for AJ Sam to fly right past. Yes, indeed. Although we'll see if anything will happen afterwards.
Interesting to see the top two now, under half a second separating.
John's gone. He's gone deep into the gravel. He's going to lose out to Milky Bar Guy, and Spare Warrior should be right on his tail now. As further up ahead, the leaders now getting close together again. But Race is looking to make a move. No, he's backing off again. I think he's trying to do it into the barrier under pressure, but it's actually worked because Holiday's gone deep, and now Reese is going through down the inside line, and that's the manoeuvre done easy.
Well, that's
he's
annoying.
Looking to P4.
Oh, he's gone deep.
Oh, he's gone deep.
Oh,
Poo!
he had a good enough
Milky Bar Guy just needs to get Well, that's rubbish. Dartmark, come on. He's finding some pace in the wet. What will that transfer through to the dries? Hopefully it'll be, Callum's saying run for a bush wreck. I think we are, and I'm not going to invite him to the podium celebration because I'm a knob. Spare Warrior is right on the back of John as I went the wrong way down, and John's gone again deep at turn 2. Spare Warrior is now going to have John. John's now in P19, last of the running cars. Spare Warrior trying to recover from an earlier off, which he had the glorious save ever in the history of PRF1 done at Callum. And we go back here with Berry, who's staying in touching distance of Jar Jar Bills, but I don't think it's working out very well. Oof. Now that things have calmed down, Mike. Biggest interesting factor to point out so far?
Well, we're on about race doing well. Just point out so far racers made the same amount of positions, and it isn't that far off him in sixth.
Absolutely, he's still gaining on Halliday. Halliday seems to be struggling a little bit now on the intermediate tyres. Everyone going for 10 laps old, unless they've already pitted previously, in which they're either 8, 7 or 4.
Interesting to see that it still doesn't look like the rain's easing up anytime soon. It's still raining quite hard.
No, lap 11, we're almost getting towards the halfway stage now. Lap 12 as the leaders cross the line. Race setting a 15.6. Yo, Bosch.
In the close spot we got on track now is AJ Sam. He's closed in on Monkey D. Luffy.
Yeah, absolutely. So now closing out to go on board with him, and now into the louder curves. Looking very calm, cool and collective so far.
Oh, is yellow flag?
It's
Someone's
John.
on.
That is John. Yeah. Oh no, is it John?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Yep, my bad. Poop. Monkey D. Luffy feeling the balloon ultra pressure with the standard setup. He's all over the place. He's struggling. He's struggling a lot, I'd say. Overtake mode for AJ Sam. He's closing a lot on the straights. Look how close he is now. 4/10 is just the gap, but he's going to go wide. Yeah, wide in turn 1.
You've got to save that though.
Absolutely, we're stepping out a bit, thinking, don't do this, mate. Ooh, good overshot view here from Codemasters. As Milky Bar Guy is now coming into the back there, look in the background there with the helicopter shot. And through the Verstappen manoeuvre corner. And yet again, the leaders closing up on each other at the front. Everything very calm now at this stage as AJ Sam is really trying to get past here. And Milky Bar Guy is now right on the back of AJ Sam. Monkey D. Luffy is really on a bit of a train now, I'd say. Tricky that. Right. Mike's not here. Right. As we've got yellow flags again. Who's that? It's John. He's getting lapped already by the leaders. Race is now 6/10 within SF1 Evil. All bloody ready. Oh, for goodness sake. Don't know what's happening with Mike at the moment.
I think I'm back.
Are you back? Oh, yes, you are back.
I am. I'm not sure what happened. Technical difficulties.
Oh, there's always technical difficulties.
Oh, dear.
3.
We've got that first on the back point. Oh, going down the inside.
Oh shit, it's already happened. Fuck me, I didn't expect that to happen already. As
That was a great
made a bit
move.
of a stick. Elite
But
Swift
Primal's
is
got the
now
exit
looking
here.
at the back. Oh, Primal's going to sneak down the inside before he can even defend the line. And he's got that right through.
Oh,
Back
down the inside.
Oh, back down the inside goes back Pierce, the Canadian. The Canadian. He's done it. Primal plus that.
It's a great tussle going on.
Great battle up here. I know. Oh, Phil Red. Race has made the maneuver on SF1 Evil. He's going side by side up into turn. Verstappen. Bottom drop. John getting out of the way there as well. And that's a really stop position. Race is pretty third.
And the Milky Bar guy's just made a move on AJ Sam. I think AJ Sam's just made a little mistake. He's lost a bit of time. So the monkey
absolutely he's losing time a little bit now, and further up ahead again, Elite Swift is now on the back of Matt Pierce. And he's got to go side by side into turn one. He's cut the corner for safety, but he's got a penalty for so, and he's going to lose the position back. And he's not, because Matt's gone.
Will be traction.
Interesting factor. Look at the rain. It's stopping. It's stopping.
Oh, it has stopped.
Rain has stopped now, and it's lap 14. Could we see some early pits?
Big slide.
Looking for being passed by the guy, I'm assuming it'll probably be an easy one.
He's going to be in trouble here with AJ Sam as well.
Sam is going round the outside. He's done him as well on the straight. Oh, but Monkey Dilliff still hanging it in the inside. He's not going to have the traction though, and he's lost that position as well. AJ Sam through up to P16 now, as Greza is heading onto the back of Perry. And it's definitely struggling now, especially because it's now drying out. You probably see a few people pulling off it into the wet bit to cool the tyres down, which is definitely going to be key, as Dark Mike is really closing to the back of Fat Batten now again. Could be the shine of who has got the most aware, as Monkey D. Luffy is on the back of AJ Sam further back. Let's go on board with that battle, although he's dropping a little bit as we go into turn one. A bit of a train queue going here. That'll make it interesting, as the Renaults are the really two cars that are quite close together for when it comes to pitting for dries, as it's really stopped raining and there's going to be manoeuvres made side by side. Matt Pierce and Milky Bar guy. He's going to have the inside line, and he's going to have that position done quite well. Matt Pierce has gone quite deep as well, and AJ Sam is now pulling onto the back of them.
AJ Sam, he's got very good straight line speed compared to his rivals at the moment.
Nice set must be done there, as he's going to think cautiously with the manoeuvres here, as we've had a bit of an incident so far. And he's got the exit now. He's going to try and go down the inside of the turn. No,
shuts the door. Good driving from Caravan there.
A lot of rear end sliding occurring now. If it's people struggling with tyre temperatures, I'd have to say, as Halliday is now close to the back of SF1 Evil.
Is indeed.
Indubitably.
Where did that come from? We missed that.
I know. Oh fucking hell! They're really close with AJ Sam. I've tried to skip back as fast as I can. He's gonna have him going down to start finish straight to start there, lap 16, and he's gonna be side by side into turn one, and he's got very brave on the brakes there, and he's left the road. Matt Pierce tries to get the quick back, but he's lost it on the exit. Monkey D. Luffy's going to take part of this now. He's going to go ahead of Matt Pierce. Matt Pierce has now dropped down to P17, although he's going to come back right there. The setup there worked his magic, and Monkey D. Luffy cuts back to the racing line there. Get the exit, but he's also going to get the free spin time as well. Nice track limits. Cody's. Always a try around the outside. No.
We've got Halliday
Great battles at the back.
right on the back of SF1 Evil now.
Absolutely, but we've still got really good battle at the back here with Monkey Luffy,
and Reese as well.
Oh no, Race is on the back of that, man. Oh come on, Race. Pit, for fuck's sake, for inters. I like how it's taken a lot longer to dry. There's definitely a dry line forming now. Will we see people dive into the pits this lap, maybe? I don't know.
Still a bit of spray off the tyres yet.
Oh, Reese is
someone's
gone.
off.
He's made a mistake. He's dozed off there. But I think they're for Bales that lost it, actually.
I think it was Gumbo going off.
Yeah, Goober looks like he's dropped a few positions there, as Greza is now up ahead and coming onto the back of Perry, who's lapping his teammate, John. Mucky Liffey, however, struggling to get past back Piers with the setup restriction there. As Reese's mistake has cost him a lot of time. Like, very rare we see Reese make a mistake.
Well, it's because he's terrible, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, it is Prix.
Reza really now set to close onto the back of Perry as he laps John. John is now blocked by the top 10 cars. He's not having a great race so far. He's dropped a lot of positions. The rain not suiting him very well at all, as Matt Reza goes very deep into turn 2 and he's going to lose a lot of time.
We've got our
to
first
Perry
person hitting. Got one of the Renaults in the
yes, Elite Swift.
It's be interesting to
He's
see what tyres he
decided,
goes
you know
onto.
I'm going for something. We don't know what he's going for, but he's going for. Let's see what he goes for. In the pits.
And it's mediums.
He's gone for the Draco band. We've got a yellow flag set to 2. It's John.
That's John again.
Mucky Luffy. This time he's right on the back.
That setup
that
is
pairs.
really hindering him.
Absolutely. Look at how little Zotland speed he has, and he's going to back off big time.
Oh, we've got Halliday literally pushing SF1 Evo around turn 1. He might have run it. It's turn 3. He's got a really slipstream. He's got to go for a move.
Oh, he has the slipstream done very well. He's going to go side by side up into the Verstappen manoeuvre, and he's way ahead there. But the cutback from SF1 Evo is going to slightly work.
Oh, Halliday going very defensive.
Very defensive, everyone. Oh, we're getting quite close. Very close.
It's great driving. Halliday's made the move.
Yeah, SF1 Evo now down into P5. Will he pit for the dries as we see Elite Swift has? Let's go above with him.
Elite Swift really struggling, I think. I think it's too early. Oh, big back end.
Oh, yes. That's a big back end moment.
Oh, is that what people are pitting now? Matt Pierce and Monkey Delivery.
Oh, what's up with it? Matt Pierce he's got the pit limit on too early. I don't know why he's going that slow to the pits. It's rather dangerous.
Yeah.
Oh, the leaders, Reese and Halliday into the pits. Sofa Racer into the pits.
This is interesting because there's still spray off the tyres.
Into the pits. No, who else was in the pits? Rashid was, sped on. Mediums for Reese. Cheating fucker. It's going hard. Halliday on mediums. Rashid mediums, Sofa Racers mediums. And position jiggering everywhere. More people going to the pits. Perry's in the pits. Goober's in the pits. This is where we see utter chaos in the pit lane. Yellow flag set to 2. There's a Renault that's gone.
Oh, everyone's
Matt
going
Pierce
deep
has gone
into turn
terribly
3.
Elite Swift is pooing everywhere. You can't get the traction down. Is it too early for dries? I think it is.
There's still spray from the tyres, interestingly. I was surprised they all pitted when they came in.
Absolutely. I think these people are going to start losing time. So the people
struggling. That was a big slide there.
Stay on board with him as Jaja Mills is now up into P16. Dartmac comes into the pits now. He's sliding. He's tentative. He's so slow. The dries are not the tyres. SF1 Evil's going into the pits now. What are these guys going to go on? Probably dries.
Now is the lap. They need to change. The spray is starting to go now. Interestingly, Fat Batten stayed out and Dartmouth was right behind him when he pit.
Absolutely.
So it'll be interesting to see where they come out.
Meanwhile, Greza has passed Race. Race is losing positions. The Inters are still good. Inters are still the quicker tyre. I think Reese has lost a few positions here, and SF1 Evil has got big issues there. I don't know what happened there. He's lost some.
Probably because he came out of pits.
Yeah, probably Milky by guy. Another penalty. Shock on him. And he's going to come into the pits actually now. Prime Pro Sniper, he stayed out. AJ Sound, what's he going to do? He's coming into the pits now. Spare Warrior, is he going to come into the pits? No, he's not. Spare Warrior's else going to stay out. Wow, a few people staying out. John is pitted for fresh Inters.
Oh, that's close. They both go deep.
Oh shit, yeah, fuck me, what's happening?
That pair's just got past Elite Swift. No, Elite Swift's got him back.
Out the ghosted, so this is not really fun. Me trying to find through the battle here is a bit lousy at the moment. As Prime Sniper is looking to go on the back of Goober. Goober goes deep and he's off into the grass, and that's a position for Primal. I think the mediums are really struggling still.
They just can't get
Bills
temperature.
comes into the pits for mediums now.
And surprisingly, Fat Batten now made a stop. He's actually gained out of it. He's almost 4 seconds
Yeah, I'm going to
clear.
say he's gained a lot of time. Inter's still the tyre, I believe. Greza, he's closing on Dark Mike. He has had a
we got a spinner
so
in
far.
turn 1.
Yellow flags. It's a red out.
Elite Swift.
Elite Swift, Chalk, he's gone round about 800 times. SF1 Evil, the penalty.
Oh. And the Milky Bar guy, the only person that's paid attention is on the heart.
Milky Bag guy, he's a D3 driver.
Yes, he is. What am I saying? He's the only person on the heart, anyway.
Sparrow comes into the pitch now.
Interesting as well, but he still isn't catching Grezzo. He's still on the Inters.
Yeah, Greza looks like he's starting to drop back now.
He's just starting to catch now, I think. Yeah, as he comes in.
Yep, Greza's made the right call. Prime Stepper is going to lose still a lot of time now, as it's definitely dry weather now. Jar Jar Bills is on the back of Sofa Racer as the carnage is well and truly stopped now. DRS is obviously activating now. I didn't even see when that was activated. Did you? I bloody
didn't come on my screen.
Greza comes out in P9 behind Jar Jar Bills heading up through turn 1. There's a big field spread to say the least.
And interestingly, Primal is still out on his Inters. He didn't pit.
Primal didn't pit.
He's still out on his Inters. I'm not sure what his game plan is.
Absolutely. That's bizarre to say.
John as well.
Well, he pitted for fresh Inters earlier.
Yeah. Not sure.
Jar Jar losing the rear end a little bit there. Reese is still in P3, but he's 4.6 second gap to Dark Mike ahead. He's lost a lot of time. Again, oh no, SF Goober is now coming up to the back of Prime Sniper, who's on those Inters. He's struggling so much now.
We've got to move for 7th as well. Jar Jar Bill's down the inside of Sofa Racer.
Almost.
Oh, not quite.
But indeed, as there was a bit of a yellow flag moment there when we could do a Buffy. Jar Jar really getting impatient, been stuck behind the racing point here. He's trying to look at everywhere what he can do. He's got DRS overtake. DRS is very high for him, and he's going to be well and truly past him on the straight here by the looks of things. Yes, he is. He's now cut back for the racing line almost. He's left the room just in case. And he's got the position there very easily. He's got the fastest sector 1. We're going to see a lot of fast time. I believe this Sofa Racer is trying to use the DRS to come back at Jar Jar Bills, but I don't think he's going to be able to come in stage. Halliday is now closing to the back of S4 Evil already, quite rapidly gaining a lot of time here. Primal Pro Snipers into the pits of soft tyres. Monkey Duff is also on soft tyres. They're going to try and make those go to the end, which hopefully I believe they will.
Yeah, easily now. They can do about 15 laps. The right move currently now. It's, interestingly, when Fat Batten came out of the pit lane, he had a 3.8 seconds. That's now down to 2 seconds.
Absolutely, he's now closing in as he can to try and... Well, I think he's already got the championship by the looks of it. Russia's only P6, so...
If the standing stays they are, the Dartmark will win the championship. I believe.
Yeah.
Someone can correct me if I'm wrong on that.
Callum, you're here, you can work it out. Dartmark's on 142, Rashi's on 70. I'll let you work it out.
And SF1 Evo, who's up there, is on 63.
Yes. Yes, he's working it out. Yes, what a man.
Good lad.
All you need is a... That's all you look at things. John, interestingly, is still on Inters.
Yeah,
I think he's throwing away the race at this point.
I'm not sure what kind of strategy that is. Those Inters must be on fire.
Well, they probably are. So they probably are. As we staying on board here with Suffer Racer, we're going to go and move to Hallidays. He's still trying to close in to SF1 Evil. He's only 7 tenths behind, 8 tenths after turn 1. He's also not got the best of exit yellow flags. It's Monkey Dien. He's struggling out there in the dries, interestingly.
Could be the setup, I'm
What's
giving
happening?
the correct kind of temperature. Oh, very close and running inside Suffer Racer, almost going into the back of Shadow Bills.
Oh, I didn't even notice that was happening.
That was very close. He was an inch from the gearbox that was there. There's another
Absolutely,
yellow flag.
and just for
What's
the
happening
viewers,
there?
let's hide the UI so everyone can see exactly what's going on here with Sofa Razor being on board with him.
Oh, Monkey
Did
Bluff
if he
is
retired
retired.
session in the pit lane. Spare Warrior's got a 5-second time, 5-second time, yeah, 5 seconds.
Ignoring blue flags.
So I had to read that. Interesting. It's not gone well for him. He had a iffy moment. It's really decided the fate of his race, really.
Oh, and John finally
And Sofa
pits.
Racer. Oh, John's gone to it now. Okay. Well, he'll have P18 eventually. Reese, he's on the back of that mark. Oh, dear.
Oh, Reese. Why I gotta ruin it?
Reese, if you don't
Get
pit,
that. Oh, we got a car off sector 1.
who's that?
Who is that?
I don't see anything.
There was someone that has pretty much stopped on track.
Are you sure it's not John pitting?
No, there was a car in sector 1. Oh, it might have been Monkey B's AI coming back out. It does that, doesn't it?
Yeah, it might have been because Codemasters.
Thank you, Cody. You've done it again. Oh, Reese is in
Absolutely.
DRS. He's going to be close to...
Reese is alright on to back. He's staying in 0 ERS. He's just flying the blow dodge reverse at this round. Reese with a 10.5, for God's sake. Look how he's under braking.
Oh, and he got done for it. He is vulnerable. He is vulnerable, people.
He's vulnerable. Take him out now. Take him. Blow him up. Race ruins. That's all I can say.
Yeah, Reese don't want you.
Absolute nonsense within this ridiculous behaviour. Well, there goes the only other battle on track.
Yeah, now everyone's starting to space out a bit now.
I don't know, there's spaces literally everywhere. This could be the boring segment of the race, as we're on lap 28 out of 36 into the dry period of the race. Temperatures.
Closest people we got
Crazy.
really is with P4 with Halliday and SF1 Eagle. It's not quite in DRS. Once you're in DRS around here, it's really easy to stick with another car because it's so powerful here.
A 184 from race.
I'll
like
be
it
seeing
a lot.
that lap. Oh, actually, he cut turn 1,
We're
so
not
he
gonna see it.
cheated his way to that.
Yeah. I'm gonna say that's a cheat lap, really.
Yeah, well, cheat championship really, isn't it, for him?
That wins the game 7 points on Rashi, loses no more than 1 on SF Evil. Callum, that makes no sense, whatever you put in there. As it stands, he will win, that's all we wanted to know. Right, cool. So as it stands, he will win.
Yeah. Oh, Dartmouth.
Past Reese.
Well, I think Reese is just playing, isn't he? He's just been very slow.
Mike Reese is just shit. Halliday, on the other hand, is playing with little pressure, you know, to SF1 Evil. I think my mic keeps cutting out.
No, you're good.
Oh no, I'm good, okay. I thought it kept cutting.
No.
What's up, beef? As we are staying on board here with the Holiday, he's really closing into SF1 Evil, who's trying hard as possible to stick with a podium. Obviously, because race is reserved, so he will be on the podium. But obviously,
SF1
Reese.
Evil has got a penalty there.
Oh dear, that's not what you want. Definitely not going to be a helping out factor as Jar Jar Bills is closing into Rashi. And more penalties coming through. Perry's going into the pits. Probably
That's interesting.
I'll try and get the fastest lappers. All down the inside goes Halliday at turn 4. Oh, Rashi's nice when he goes round and he's out. He's in the wall. How has he kept that going? How has he kept that going? But he's got to get moving soon, otherwise he's going to get
disqualified. Otherwise, he's okay.
He's going. He's down in P9 now. Absolute scenes. He's made. Was there contact there? We don't know.
Now, for second in the championship, he's going to lose more points to Rashi now.
Absolutely. He's going to lose out that battle there if he's not careful. As Reese loses more time to Dartmark, 4 seconds behind this time.
Reese is terrible.
Teammate in the background. A spare warrior there.
And again,
he's just in the title contention.
Oh, and SF1 Eagle's got a penalty, and he's retired. I had a feeling that was coming.
He's retired to the pit lane?
Yeah.
Why did he give up? He still got points. Why would he do,
if he'd have gone on a soft, well, yeah, he had a 25-second gap to Perry when he came in the pit.
Yeah, well, I don't. Actually, I lie. Yeah, you would lie.
So he would have still been, well, roughly.
That means Perry's up to P10.
Unbelievable scenes.
Perry's not up to P10. Unbelievable scenes indeed. As
we got the Milky Bar guy closed in on Prime as well.
Yeah, I think we only div 3 people are in the points are Goombert, Rashi, Dartmark and Fat Batten. Everyone else have reserves. That's scenes. That's not good. That's not good.
We were saying how people could jump in the championship. This is good for some of the div 3 drivers, because people like SF1 Goomba, he's got a lot of reserves in front of him. He's going to gain a lot of positions.
A lot of positions here.
Same with Primo, actually.
I'm going to say good luck to you, Billy, who's going to have to try and work through all this chaos to work out the results. Yeah, sorry, I will take a picture of that. That means Mike will have to stop talking whilst we're in the screen of...
Oh, heavens.
Yeah,
does Perry set the fastest lap?
Oh, yes, he does. 171. Race. You wash. And Milky Bag Guy is very much close in time with Pro Sniper here. ARS wide open overtake mode on the ARS, which there's not a lot of it left. He's really abusing it all in. And
big slide from Prime.
Oh, Pro Sniper with an oversteer moment. That's going to cost him a few time, but I mean, yeah, that's the point. It isn't good enough. As Mike's going to take a bit more of a lead at this point. Oh, Jar Jar Bills! He's got side by side with Rashi.
Oh, he is indeed.
That's almost contact. That's squeezed off big time.
Very close.
Again.
So we've got a yellow flag in sector 2. That's Taroskin out of the way. That's fine, yeah. Now, it's surprising the Milky Bar guy didn't say ERS in sector 2. That's personally, that's where I said, oh, Private Side has gone off final corner. And the Milky Bar guy has gone past. into P11.
Yes, he's closing down.
Neither of them have any errors.
Oh wow, shock. Must save. Meanwhile, Jar Jar Bills is back up to the back of Arashi now.
He's in a good position here. Don't think he's going to have enough in turn 1, but if he gets good enough exit turn 3, he's going to... Oh, look at that straight line speed.
He's going to think smart. We almost goes into the back.
Oh, I think that's a good enough exit. He's going to look very good. For turn 3, actually.
Actually, very last minute defending.
And he's passed.
Passed clearly.
Can Rashi get a good enough exit to get him back? Oh, it's not the best. I don't think it's going to happen.
Now, he's
not
low
up to
ERS.
DRS now. He's accepted defeat in a battle.
He's conceded the position.
The lead now down to under 1.5 seconds. It's closing. Not much, though. Thought it would close a bit quicker.
Not much, but he's still... he's still gonna win the championship.
Yeah. Bat Batten doing a great job for the race win, and the Darmark doing all he needs to win the championship. Great driving from the barrel. Oh, Reese. God's sake. Oh,
Jar Jar goes to the pits. He's gonna go for the fastest lap, I believe. He's being a good boy. Rashi's 5th. He would be 3rd, actually.
Yeah, so...
Actually, might be still 1. Yeah, I think it might just be still 1.
Yeah.
Confirm with that.
I think he has.
If Rashi finishes 3rd, is he still in with a chance of continuing the championship title, please?
I'm pretty sure it does.
Yeah. Must be.
Oh, and he's retired.
I think he's retiring to make life easier for himself.
That's probably wise.
Yep. Perry up into P9 and Milky Bag
and then a bit of a gap to the Milky Bag.
Bit of a gap. Yep, Milky Bag is now P10. He's now in the top 10. He's getting that point.
And once again, everyone is spaced out.
Callum, if you finish 3rd. Reese is retiring, he's being a good boy. Rashi's now up to P4, he's liking everything at the moment. Callum, you fail to understand if you finish 3rd. Not 5th, not 4th, 3rd. Everyone trying to make sure that they make life easy for Billy. Perry.
Halliday gets that away. Rashi
oh yeah,
is
no,
now
Perry's
P3.
going to do it. Perry's doing it. He's going into the pits and he's probably going to retire. Yep, he's going to retire now. Any other reserves? Retire.
Not on track.
Yes, not a track, obviously. Retiring to the pits, reserves, come on, make it easier for everyone as Dartmark wins the race. I didn't even notice that.
Yes, he did, so that is the championship. If...
Dartmark won? Oh yeah, he won it on penalties.
Yeah.
Oh, he's won the championship. Congratulations, Dartmark. Wow.
Completely out of nowhere, the Dartmark has won the championship.
Absolutely. Rashi 3rd. Halliday dropped down to 4th with penalties. Self-racer just into 5th. Reza. Goombert is going to be taken home 7th. 8th will be Milky Bar, guys, and still Reese is P9 and Perry's P9. Sorry, Reese is P10.
Reese just has to get a point, doesn't it?
Absolutely. How point you'll be getting across is that?
It's just horrible like that.
Absolutely. So there you go. There's you have it. There's your Division 3 champion, Dartmark. Get a good empty view as this as we wait for other people to finish. Stay on board here with the champion. Definitely going to be getting him in with an interview. I need to grab the phone. Ready for a photo of the standings. As the podium thing is in the way. Go away, go away, go away. And last bit from P14 down to the bottom. Wait for the penalties to go away. And there you go, Mike Gisby.
Thanks, Fizz.
Right,
Right, see if we can get them in.
yeah. Jack Mike P1, Rashi P3, Fat Batten P2. I'll be inviting them now. Oh, I can't. Game's been stupid.
I am on it.
What a race, what penalties. Milky my guy with 15 seconds worth.
Still gets P8 though.
Yep. Still getting the good
I
points.
think he will go a bit further as well. Still some reserves in front of him.
Absolutely. Include your audio, guys. Include your audio, guys. Don't know if Fat Batten will join us. Doubt it. Yes, thank you.
You got to feel sorry for Fat Batten though, leading the race the whole time, and Marcus nicks it on penalties.
Yeah.
Absolute scenes. Everyone's unsurprised reaction of, oh, Dark Mark won. Right, so don't let Fat Batten's join us. So, Dark Mark, you are the Division 3 Championship winner.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yes.
Was it? I didn't know if it was mathematically possible for anyone to catch me before this race, but obviously it was.
Yes, lots of nerdy moments.
It
were
was
happening to
just,
work that out.
yes.
Okay. Well, yeah. No, fair play, and thanks for inviting me into the league. I've enjoyed it. I'm not even going to try and claim that I won that race as much as I did. That was Fat Batten's race from start to finish, even through qualifying. That was his race from start to finish. So fair play to him. Unfortunately, that one penalty let him down. I mean, I was checking all race to see if he was getting a penalty or not. And when I heard that he had a 3-second penalty, that was when I turned up the engine and tried to catch him.
Yeah, absolutely. We saw in the wet you were very tentative at going up against each other, closing within 7 turns and then dropping back a bit afterwards.
Yeah, I will say something about that, and I'm not the sort of person to moan about connection, but the reason I kept dropping back was because I was closing right up to his gearbox, so I backed off, and then next thing he's 1.5 seconds up the road. So that was the only problem with that on my screen.
Ah, right. Alright, thanks.
I can second that. He was lagging quite a bit.
But can't say
Yeah,
I'm
so-
not going to try and make any excuses. That was still his race, start to finish. Fair play to him.
Alright, thank you everyone. Rashi, you've lost out the championship. You were the closest one, obviously in second place. You can still get that second place. Obviously, a lot of people, SF1 Evil, obviously are crashing out. Well, retiring, I should say.
Yeah, I mean, well, I've lost the championship, but I'm still a winner, really, aren't I? It was my teammate that's won it.
Team effort.
Nah, but that
That's
race, I was saying to Marcus, this is my track on the calendar. I've been looking forward to it all week, and I saw that rain, and from then I don't want to race anymore. And then
Tears streaming.
obviously I went into anti-stall at the start. That wasn't fun. And then I think it was AJ Sam, I think, tapped my behind and I spun.
Yeah, we definitely saw a big moment, to say the least.
Big collisions.
Honestly, when AJ spun me, I was so close to just going in the pits and giving up. But Marcus told me to carry on going, and I carried on going, and it paid off.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, obviously you've now got pressure on from behind. I think it is Eddie, AJ Sam, and SF1 Evil, all the people that can actually overtake you mathematically in the championship. Who do you think is most likely to apply that pressure?
Yeah, well,
That will be SF1 Evil then.
Yeah. I mean, I race with Evil in another league, so I know that he's quicker than me. But if he keeps having races like tonight, then that suits me perfect.
Alright, and final question for you both. How are you feeling about Britain?
I hate it.
I love Britain. Love Britain. It's one of my favourite tracks. Do you know, I hate the rain. I hate the rain. But I prefer
That's
Britain
Britain,
wet
it
than
will
dry. Yeah, but I prefer Britain in the
it's
wet
gonna
than in
rain.
the dry. Britain is the only track that I don't mind the rain on.
Wow, that's a rare thing.
Okay.
Well, hopefully it's raining then.
Probably will be.
But yes,
No, in
it's
Britain.
Britain.
Yeah.
My cupboard has opened on its own accord again. It's creeping me out.
Oh, dear.
Right, so thank you both for joining us. Like I
Yes.
say, congratulations
Good
to
race
Mike
to the pair
on
of
the
you. You both
championship.
did well.
Cheers, boys.
Yeah,
Yeah, cheers,
Cheers for
guys.
streaming that.